There's definitely signal, and it's definitely not muted.
You lie.
I don't know what's going on, guys.
It's all right. It's all right.
It's recording, though. I can tell you that.
All right, now we're recording.
Yep.
Okay.
What up?
Hey, yo.
Welcome back.
Hey, yo. How's it going?
Turn off that turn off that goddamn filter. How do I do that? How do I turn it off?
I don't know.
Damn it, Hart. Figure it out.
Whoa. I got no controls. I just got this.
There we go. Okay. Hey, look at that plate carrier in the background. That's how we like it. Violently American.
We are unfiltered though, right? Like we're gonna do this unfiltered. So I
Yeah.
can, like,
I'm not filtered. I don't know why my fucking light's so bright. Give me a second.
this is gonna be a perfect intro, Jordan. It's gonna
Well,
work.
we're just still getting stuff figured out. Yeah.
It's fucking weird, dude. Like, I don't know. There's fucking gremlins in here. Somebody died in here, so it's probably that.
Gnomes.
It's probably that.
Did somebody really die in there?
Yeah. Yeah, my buddy that owns the place, his sister died in here. She had a fentanyl overdose.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And then I moved in 2 weeks later. I ain't afraid of no ghost.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Don't move. It won't hurt you.
That's right. All right, homies. All right, so I don't know. I guess we should talk about fucking what's current news, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? Yep.
Let's talk about the first thing on the list. Let's talk about. Actually, it's not even on the list.
Holy
But
shit.
Wanted to talk about this. We wanted to talk about this though. It was the Warren's house, you know? I think we should definitely talk about that.
Okay.
It seems to be big in the world of the paranormal. I mean, it literally is the biggest topic right now in the world of the paranormal at the moment.
Yeah.
All right, who wants to go first?
I don't really have any thoughts or opinions on it, if I'm being completely honest.
Really?
Yeah, I don't care.
What's got me curious is like, so they've got it for what, 5 years?
They have the artifacts for 5 years.
So what does that mean?
That means that they have everything in the house for 5 years.
And then what becomes of those items after 5 years?
Junkyard, probably. I don't know. Hopefully.
So are they going to be like booking this place out every night?
I think so.
I think they said like 5 days a week, I think is what they said. 5 to 6 days a week.
Yeah.
That's going to be huge. The amount of like controversy over the Warrens and all the artifacts. And now people are going to be able to go in there and actually investigate. Because wasn't it before you like had to basically be like friends with Tony Spirit to really do an investigation?
He cherry picked like everybody who went into that building. And I think they even made an agreement that only one person's not allowed to investigate that entire area. And I'm confident that's Zach Baggins after what he pulled with the Annabelle doll in front of Tony.
Gotcha.
I just want to touch it. Just let me.
Yeah, what'd he do? He just like gently like tapped its like hand and it just moved back and forth.
Did he squeeze it a little? I thought he squeezed it.
He did like a little.
He's such a chud, dude.
Yeah, he's fine.
Such a chud.
People.
Fucking douche Baggins over there.
And then Tony, like, this is the funniest part to me. I remember watching that episode and, like, you know how he's like, yeah, I'd be very careful with this stuff. He walks up, grabs Annabelle, and just, like, shoves her in the suitcase and shuts the thing. Like, it's no big deal at all. Like, he just.
It's great.
It's like one of those videos. It's like one of those videos where, like, someone is being chased by, like, a rabid raccoon and they just grab it by, like, the back of its neck and just chuck it at or, like, smack that king cobra.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, he just.
Let it go, dogs. Let's go. Down the dog's coming.
Same energy.
No respect. Yeah, no respect for it. And
That's funny.
We're supposed to be afraid of this doll.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be afraid of the demon attached to this doll. Ain't no fucking demon attached to that.
No, there's not.
Is
There's
it
not.
is it the same demon from the movies? Malphus or whatever its name is?
Is that what it was? That the name of the demon from the Annabelle movies?
I'm pretty sure it's Malphus.
Yeah, I know it's not. I already forgot the name of the nun. Valak.
Valak, yeah.
Valak, yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. Those movies are actually in this whole controversial discussion about the Warrens are like a saving grace because they're actually entertaining as all hell. But other than that, like, I even have been getting rubbed the wrong way watching the Conjuring movies of lately and watching how the Warrens are portrayed because I'm like, that does not seem accurate. I like that at all.
Yeah.
And like the end of the movie specifically, where it's like the music's playing, you know, they go up to the Warrens and are crying, hugging each other as like all the whole family sitting in the front of the house and crying and everything and all happy. And I'm like, that's not how it played out. I don't think in real life. I think Ed got
Not
punched
even
in the face.
remotely how it played out in real life. It's so sad to me the way like the Warrens, because like if you're watching the movies, you're thinking the Warrens, they have this like beautiful love story, and you know they're strong together. But when you actually see the reality of who they are, they're just con artists.
Yep.
And for a religious man, Ed sure had a lot of slurs that he had no problem slipping through, even in his recorded shit. Dude was an asshole.
Oh no, he was he's absolutely not what they portrayed in the movies. I'll tell you that. Like he is the complete opposite of what they portrayed in the movies. Did anybody watch the overnight live stream?
Boo Productions did, and I read that he had some pretty choice words for it.
Did you guys hear what Tony said to supposedly the haters of their museum and anybody who questions anything or who has said perhaps maybe some harsh things towards the Warrens or Dan Rivera after the passing of him?
Didn't he say like they can all go to hell or some shit like that?
Yeah, he basically said, yeah, they can all go to hell. There's a good spot in hell for you guys.
Yeah. It's okay. He's probably right. I probably do have reservations there. So it's all good.
Express train.
I just thought that was like,
what a douche.
Well, the way he says it, like it's actually the way he goes about saying it. And I felt bad for even Elton and all them because it's during a live stream. There's no way they can cut it out.
Right.
No.
You know, he's literally going on this literal whole rant saying how they're all going to go to hell and shit. And they're just kind of having to sit there and accept it for what it is at that point.
Yeah.
And he really said it in a slimy tone. Like I just rubbed me the wrong way completely.
Wasn't Exploring with Josh was there too, right?
Yeah, he went live. I think literally the next 2 days after.
Not cool utilizing somebody's live stream to run your mouth, dude.
Yeah, I felt bad for them. I was like, that's kind of fucked that he would do that.
That is fucked.
Yeah.
And
well, meet Tony, guys. What a great guy.
Tony Spera.
Yep. And he was the one who literally cherry picked almost anybody who would go to that museum, which I already found was a red flag. Like, there was no way Tony would let any debunker or anybody who questions the Warrens go to that museum ever before. So what I'm hoping happens is that Elton at least is open-minded and lets people who, even question the Warrens go to that museum.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Though there was something in his live stream that kind of made me worry just a little bit. And that's where he goes and says, you know, as long as that, pretty much hinting at, as long as they're respectful to me and never have disrespected me, you know, they can come and investigate. And I'm kind of hoping, like, I really hope that doesn't mean
gatekeeping.
Like, people
previous videos.
Yeah, I'm hoping people who have talked about overnight and maybe even called out fakery in the past are automatically like it's a no-go for them.
Gotcha.
Because I don't think that would be fair, you know? Like, you got to be... That's the part about doing YouTube. Even I myself get like heat and I get hate because I've said I enjoy watching Sam and Colby, but I'm also somebody who is more along the lines of debunkers, and that's my mindset now. And so I try to throw logic in there, but that pisses people off when I say I'm a Sam and Colby fan because obviously that's not what they do.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no logic there.
No, and I get a lot of heat for that, and which is understandable, but I'm hoping he doesn't hold that against anybody who have questioned overnight and said, you know, you guys can't investigate.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I think that would actually damage Overnight's reputation, Elton and all them, to be honest.
Oh, it for sure
really
would.
would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, now that they're taking this over, this is a clean slate of a business. We're going in fresh, so let's not try to hold any grudges. You open the playing field for everybody. It's gonna build your reputation for the better.
Yep. If that's the way he wants to go about doing it. That was the only time in the live stream where Elton said something, and I was kind of like, fuck. I hope he doesn't do that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I hope not. Otherwise, there's a fucking fly in here. Did you see it? Did you see it?
It's the Chaos Pixies.
Yeah. Once they open it up, I'm hoping to go there myself. Like that's one of the places that I don't know. It's an opportunity. You can't pass that shit up.
I feel that. I think it's exciting. I have my own personal thoughts about Ed and Lorraine Warren. So that's obvious. I don't believe any of the objects are haunted. I personally believe they went to any house and just looked at something that was creepy and was like,
Garage sales.
that would look great on my shelf. And they're like, hey, do you mind if I take this home with me? And they, be like, yeah, no problem. Grab it and walk off and put it on the shelf saying, oh yeah, that was owned by a cultist. And they'll just come up with this crazy story. I think that's what happened most of the time. And I think that's,
Well, there's
Once Charles Manson's cigar box.
there's evidence of them just making stuff up. The what was it, the house, the story about the haunting in Connecticut. They got a fiction writer to come in, and he was like, well, what do you want me to do with the story? And Ed's like, I don't care, just make something up.
Was that the haunting in Connecticut, or was that the Amityville?
That's haunting in Connecticut.
Well, Amityville, I'm pretty sure he asked the author to make it scarier.
Yeah.
And I actually have the book, The Amityville Horror, downstairs, actually.
Yeah.
Ed is notorious for
Wanting the
doing that
stories
kind of stuff.
amplified
No.
Yeah.
for
Because
the
when
horror element.
they barely had anything to do with the Amityville Horror. They just went there for one day, one afternoon, walked around the house, and then said it was one of the most demonic places of all time.
Yeah.
And then they had a whole fucking book written about it. It was ridiculous.
Speaking of Amityville, I believe the Ryan Reynolds remake was superior to the original. Just because I like Ryan Reynolds.
It's also creepier.
Yeah.
It is.
It's also scarier. Yeah. I mean, I literally actually looked up the villain in that movie because I was kind of curious to know if there was actually any sort of ounce of any truth behind the story whatsoever.
Oh, was it Ketchum or whatever the fuck his name was?
Yeah.
Ash Ketchum?
Yeah, I guess that was a real person, actually.
Holy shit.
I guess it was, yeah.
Nice.
And how he slit his throat to, I guess, I don't know what he was doing. I can't remember that movie all too much, but they were going through the backstory of the person who used to own the land before them, and it was some sort of Indian torturer guy.
Yeah.
He used to torture Indians on the land, and this whole thing. And it was creepy in the movie. Don't get me wrong, it was scary, but I was like, that has to be made up. And I actually looked it up, and apparently, no, there was actually somebody that did live in that area that did do that stuff.
Yeah, what didn't the movie? The movie said he was like a preacher or something like that.
I think you're right about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty disturbing. I mean, the remake is definitely scarier.
Back when they made remakes right. Because that came out, yeah, Hills Have Eyes. That came out at the same time as Texas Chainsaw.
2000, I think Amityville came out in 2005, and Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2003.
Something, yeah, they were right next to each other.
Yep, and Hills Have Eyes, I want to say was 2006. I want to say. Was
Hills Have Eyes? Is that the one that are you familiar with In Praise of Shadows?
I'm not.
He talks about horror videos, religiously. He's uber conservative, not conservative. He's uber liberal, and he hates conservatives. And he's the one that went on that whole big ass rant about how fucking Wendigoon is the devil. and he tried to throw all of Wendigoon's friends under the bus with him, because all of his friends are gun tubers and stuff like that. and Turkey Tom. And yeah, in Praise of Shadows, he was talking about some movie. It was, I think it was The Hills Have Eyes. Isn't that the one about the inbred family in Appalachia?
You're pretty sure, yeah.
They like hunted people.
Is that Wrong Turn?
No,
I don't know. I think Wrong Turn, I think, had an inbred family, but I think it was The Hills Have Eyes.
Family in the Hills
Yeah.
Have Eyes. They were like hidden
In the desert.
remember-
They were in the desert.
Yeah, it was in a desert.
In desert.
The family was like camping or whatever.
Yep.
And they came in like at night and like
Okay.
took
Did
them. And,
the original, was the original in the woods?
No.
Okay.
They were both in the desert. I think you're talking about Wrong Turn.
Well, he was talking about one of those movies with, you know, an inbred fucking cannibalistic family and stuff like that. And he was talking about how like the family represents Native Americans. and all the white people that are coming in and getting killed are like colonizers and stuff like that, dude. And it was a super bad take because like obviously the family is not the protagonist here. Like they're not supposed to represent Native Americans. What the fuck are you trying to say, guy?
Yeah, no, that's they are the worst kind of people.
Yeah, holy shit, dude. Like that was a monumental bad take. But dude, his whole thing against Wendigoon is like, you know, Wendigoon's younger than me. He's richer than me. I can't pay my rent. I don't like the way his takes go. He's a bad guy. Like, because, you know, Wendigoon is like uber religious. So, like, this dude's like trying to use that against Wendigoon. Like, it's some sort of bad thing that he's all into, like, you know, his religion and stuff like that. And then he starts going after Turkey Tom because you know who Turkey Tom is? Commentary channel. He starts going after like Brandon Buckingham and Donut Operator and Oompaville because like they're all friends with Wendigoon.
Yeah.
So like he's, you know, throwing all these people under the bus with him.
Oompaville is effing hilarious.
Oompaville is hilarious. He's got Steve Zahn energy for sure.
Yeah. I love how he completely just eradicated Celina SpookyBoo and their collaboration. Just destroyed her completely. It was fantastic, honestly. It was epic.
Speaking of Celina SpookyBoo, Call Me Chris put out a video this morning talking about Haters and the movie that she and Celina just put out.
Really?
I didn't watch all of it. I watched like the beginning of it because I like Call Me Chris.
Yeah.
But yeah, she put out a video about it.
I did not see that video.
I haven't seen it either.
It just came out like an hour and a half ago, maybe.
So like, what are the people saying? Why are they hating on?
I didn't watch all of it. I watched the intro and then I went out and hopped in the truck to go get breakfast.
Okay. Well, now I'm curious.
Like, me too.
Yeah, we're gonna have to watch that.
Yeah, definitely.
Celina SpookyBoo. I don't know why. I don't know why Chris. I don't know why Chris follows her so blindly. Honestly.
I don't know.
I used to like Celina SpookyBoo. I thought her videos of night walking, like sleepwalking, were hilarious back then.
Yeah. It turns out that
Daughter.
it turns out that
That's all she knows her for.
it turns out that all the sleepwalking vids were made up. They were fake.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
That does not surprise me.
But it was funny. So like, what does it matter? I don't really care about that, but
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's, you know, to fake the paranormal and to fake, you know, the ability. I mean, you're deceiving people at that point, like about your beliefs. And I won't say like her beliefs, but like her abilities to speak to and see things.
yeah.
I think it rubs me the wrong way. It just always has.
Oh no, goddamn.
Me, the moment I knew she was full of shit was when they did that Hell Week at the Ferrer High School here in Iowa.
Mm-hmm.
And she goes in and she's talking about like one of the teachers molesting the children. I'm like, wow.
Oh,
that
yeah.
sounds a lot like a story I heard a previous owner say or possibly hint at when we got a tour of the building. And she claims that she got, you know, this just popped into her head and it was her psychic abilities that told her this.
It sounds it sounds a lot like the reason why the parents killed Freddy Krueger in the remake.
It's a bunch of made up bullshit. Nobody ever died at that high school. It was like a high school elementary at one point in time in Bondurant. They ended up switching schools and opening up at a different school and then just shut this one down. But they used it for like events and stuff.
So that whole thing, like, even there's no ever record of anybody doing any of that sort of shit for our elementary.
Absolutely not.
Which is what I felt too. Like when watching that video, I even said in my reaction back then, I'm like, I would not be saying this shit unless I actually had documentation.
There is no documentation of any. Like, the only thing that happened is somebody died 3 miles away. 3 miles away. That's quite a bit of a distance from the building.
Well, isn't there a graveyard right across the street from it?
I mean, yeah, it's right across the street, but
isn't that one of the factors? Like they're saying it's partly haunted because of the graveyard.
Maybe,
probably,
but nah.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
They were also talking. They also hinted at like possibly bodies being burned in like the incinerator or whatever in that room. Yeah, that thing it can't even get hot enough to burn a body.
There was an incinerator in the school?
Yeah.
It's a freaking wood stove is what it is.
Oh, it's a wood stove?
Yeah.
Yes. You can't burn a body in that thing. The freaking fire don't get hot enough.
Or how the principal is like some sort of menacing presence, which I'm not even sure is true, or like the kids. And I remember watching their video and how they automatically like started talking like the kids are backing them up. And we're going to go down to that basement and teach this demon what for. And they all go to the basement. I think the kids bailed on us. I think they just completely left us here. I think we're about to fight this demon on our own. And it's like, first off, bullshit that there is probably a demon in that basement. Secondly, if these were, okay, let's say, for example, these kids actually did follow you down there. Do you expect these kids to try to dogpile an inhuman entity if there was one down there?
I would.
I highly doubtful.
Them kids would be noping the fuck out. They'll be up in like the rafters watching from a distance. Like,
yeah,
you doing good down there?
That's where that
gallery.
It's where that term "fuck them kids" comes from.
Like,
throw them all down the steps and leave them.
Dude, and then Sam and Colby had like the effing nerve to like sit there and say like, I thought we had something special here, guys. Like, why are you leaving us? Why are you dipping? And it's like, you guys literally have owned the school for how long? And just literally walked in there and tried to introduce yourself for how long? And you automatically expect everybody to throw themselves out there for you? It's like, that was stupid in itself. But like, even knowing, I don't believe anything that they said in that video, to be honest. I really don't.
A lot of the things they stated were like stories that have been told over time. There's no documentation. It's all just it's just a scary story to make it seem interesting. That's it.
That's what they love to do, because they went to that doll island and then they started talking like La Llorona was there. And
so
like, you guys realize that is literally an urban legend.
Yeah.
There is no La Llorona. It's like, but they were going with it because that's spooky. It's the brand, it's.
So according to Google, the firebox for a wood burning stove for like a school could get 800 to 1200 degrees Fahrenheit.
Not the one that was in there. It's too small.
How hot does it have to get to burn a human body to ash? FBI agent's going to love that one. 1400 to 1800 degrees. So no, you couldn't actually burn somebody in a. Granted, I don't know what kind of stove it was, so I can't be super accurate with it, but
it's just a small wood stove.
Just a quick glance at Google.
I'm sure there's video and stuff of it you can find on YouTube.
Maybe.
Just a small wood stove. Nothing special.
Comment down below if you know what furnace was used.
Yeah.
For those watching on YouTube. So I knew Celina was fake. I was watching one of the videos with Chris, and they were in Salem. And Celina goes into like some sort of weird psychic trance and like almost walks off a pier. And scares the shit out of Chris. And like Chris has to like jump in the way and stop her.
I remember that.
Yeah.
She has like a blindfold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. I'm like Chris believes it wholeheartedly. I 100% believe that Chris is like innocent and just fucking believes whatever Celina says. Like that's
I
just
let her fall in.
Right.
Like she wouldn't have drowned. She would just fell into the water, and I laughed. It'd be more entertaining and more real, you know.
Toss her a rope.
Just toss her.
Like why let her walk around the pier blindfolded anyways?
Like, well, to be honest, like, look, if I was ever in a situation like that and you saw me walking to it, I'd been more mad at you for stopping me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, for the sake of the video, I'd been more mad that you stopped me.
I'm the type that I'm just gonna stand back and watch anyways, just to see what happens.
Unless there's like a pole right in the water and you hear me like clank my head off of it and go into the water, then you know, don't stop me.
Step on the fucking rake and the handle comes up and hits you.
See,
bust my nose.
That's why I wouldn't stop it, because I would be waiting for something like that to happen. Like something like super comical. Yeah.
It's natural. It'd be naturally funny. It's not forced.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah. Which is unfortunately what you know, a lot of content creators think they have to do today is try to force comedy. It's like this funny stuff is natural.
Yep.
Yeah.
Don't force it.
Exactly.
It's like a really bad food. Don't do it, guys. Don't force it.
Spit on it first.
It makes me uncomfortable.
Why? Why? Oh my god.
But yeah, no, Celina SpookyBoo has my fandom for her has died significantly from the past couple of years now, which is unfortunate. But
yeah, that's kind of.
I didn't even know she existed till Hell Week, and then I pointed her out to my daughter. My daughter's like, "Oh yeah, that's Celina SpookyBoo. She's on TikTok. I watch her videos on TikTok."
Her TikToks were huge. Huge.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I had no idea.
Yeah.
Remember Sam and Colby's Vine videos?
No.
Oh god, it's not a bad thing. They were so effing cringe, like so fucking cringe. Like you actually probably have seen them without even realizing you've seen them.
Possibly.
I was watching one of them and I'm like, oh shit, that was them. So there was one where they're like in a mall and they walk around with the tuba doing the Family Guy skit.
Gotcha.
Like, yeah. They did that back when Vine was, and that's one of the videos that got him, you know, quite a bit of viewers. And they would walk around doing the cringiest shit. Like they would go and like walk up to random women and ask them to marry them. Like they did some stuff. I had to look away from the camera a couple times. I'm like, oof.
Samantha and Colbert.
Nope. And you know, like I can respect it. I can respect, you know, doing what it takes sometimes. Like I get it. You have to put yourself out there. You have to do some stuff to look. I respect it in some regards, but at the same time, I would never do that myself. I couldn't put myself in those shoes and do that because I just find it to be insanely cringe and super uncomfortable too. Like I couldn't imagine just being walking in the mall and having someone do that. It'd be weird.
Here's the thing. I would do it just to have like an Impractical Jokers type of thing going on. Like if I had an earpiece with like somebody telling me to go do random shit like that, I would fucking do it just because I think it would be funny as hell.
Yeah.
I wouldn't just go do it of my own accord though.
Yeah, that's what they were doing. They were doing it on their own accord and have someone off in the distance with the phone recording them while they did it. I don't know, man. It was cringe to me. Maybe the way they were going about doing it too.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
Personalities. They just, I don't know. Like I like their storytelling in some videos, but in most cases, I just can't stand to watch them.
Yeah. Oh, that makes perfect sense why they're successful. Like
too immature for me.
So many times.
It's like watching the Twins for me. Like it's just too immature.
And that's kind of where people ask me all the time, you know, why don't you react to Twin Paranormal anymore? Because they kind of, like at first I actually liked a lot of their content. I actually really dug their content at first. And then I couldn't stand the clickbait. I couldn't stand everything was demonic. I couldn't stand the phone apps. I couldn't stand there's bodies buried here. Yeah, like I just couldn't stand how they would operate because everything has to be the worst case scenario anymore. I don't know.
It's all demons.
Did you see their new channel? The guys, I think I shared it with you in Instagram. Yeah,
They have a
the
new
dudes,
channel.
the guys,
the guys. Yeah, it's a variety channel. They just hang out around their house and like fucking cook and stuff like that.
Wow, isn't that sweet?
Yep.
I have nothing. I've been rubbed the wrong way several times by Twin Paranormal, especially like how they treat people. Like when people disagree with them, they turn their audiences on people. I've seen it, and I'm like, I'm not an idiot. I know how that shit works. Like,
I think we've all seen it. I think we've all seen it.
yeah, they just fucking throw barbecue sauce at you and just sick them. Like, it's literally what they do. And then they act like they're innocent. You know, it's like, no, you guys, you knew exactly what you were doing. You're not stupid.
Yeah.
So, but no, there's been a couple times it rubbed me the wrong way. I can't stand their thumbnails. I can't stand the way they title their videos. You know, the night we almost died from Zozo the Black Eye Demon and shit like that.
It's always the night we almost died. Always.
Yeah. And I can't stand when I watch a video and nothing even close happens to what they were saying. Like nothing even close.
Yeah.
To me, that's one of the biggest reasons why I stopped watching them was because I'm like, I'm getting sick and tired of the clickbait. I'm getting sick and tired of like the runaround. Like I always refer to like, you know, the boy who cried wolf in those regards. Cause like what's going to happen when you eventually come across like a real, like something that is, you might actually think is really demonic or something that actually happens where you almost actually maybe lose your life, but you didn't. No one's going to believe it because they've seen it so many times used over and over again in your titles and your thumbnails that they're just going to be like, I highly doubt that happened. And they're going to skip it, you know?
Yep.
Yeah, it just got repetitive really fast.
Words.
You got no words?
Yeah.
No, they're not nice words, so I'm not saying them.
Fair.
No, it's fair.
I can't stand them. I cannot stand those guys at all. The amount of rage that I get induced into my body when I watch them, I get angry so fast.
That's fair.
Yeah, we might have some bodies buried here. We're gonna get a team to come back through here and figure out if there's really bodies buried here, and then never go back to that place again.
Yep.
Yeah, that's how you know. That's how you know they're not. They don't believe in what they're doing. Like they don't believe that they're really discovering where bodies are buried or anything like that.
And then it
I
cuts.
watched them investigate a location that I'd been to, and I could tell just by their camera angle just how like smoke and mirror this is. Really, like they stick the REM pod over where there's a wall right here, and there's a path that you can walk back here. The REM pod is out here in the hall, right in the center. Here's the wall, and then all of a sudden that REM pod's going up, but you can't see what's going on the other side of that wall. Somebody could be back there with a freaking antenna go blink, 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 blink.
All you need is a walkie.
All you need is a walkie. Yeah.
And just be downstairs. Yeah.
Live stream that shit. Your REM pod will go off like crazy.
I showed that in one of my videos on the twins. I had my Balfang fucking handheld ham radios, and I had an EMF meter on my phone, and I was fucking, setting it off, like squeezing the trigger on it, and it was making the EMF meter on the phone jump.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
I showed that in a video just to show how it can be manipulated.
If you're, go ahead.
I was gonna say with the phone apps, like if you ever notice, all you gotta do is shake your phone and that thing is going crazy.
Yeah, anything with the battery gives us some sort of EMF.
Yep, every time I put it next to my computer, and I used to do this on live stream, it would immediately like say something. But if the farther away it was from my computer or anything like that, it would take a while to respond. It was, yeah, it was pretty interesting. Or like when I was walking around in the candle factory where I used to work, and I used to pull the phone app out, and I actually used to use it. It actually would say things like twins, Ryan, and for no reason whatsoever.
I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting on a sucky butt from a live stream.
Sucky what?
A sucky butt.
What's a sucky butt?
A succubus. I was playing with Spirit Talker on a live stream once, and it said I was going to be visited by a succubus, and I'm still waiting on it.
So you're waiting on a succubus to suck your butt?
Something.
You said sucky butt.
Sucky butt.
There's got to be a reason for it.
Somebody's getting off in that scenario.
Oh
is like that in the job description of those demons?
Sucky butt?
Like, do they have to? Yeah. You think they apply? Do you think they apply for that shit? That's what I want to do.
So, from my understanding, the succubus sleeps with a human male turns into an incubus and then go and sleeps with a human female and impregnates her. And then that baby turns into another demon. Even though it uses male sperm to begin with, human male sperm to begin with, it becomes a demon because it was in the sucky butt.
This sounds like somebody's, like, a lonely person's erotic fiction.
Romans.
Fucking Romans.
Fucking Romans.
You ever just like took a step back and just realized how effed this world really is? Just like of all the stuff we have seen and like heard and what's out there.
Yeah. Just the
Every
weird
day.
the weird shit that you can read.
Yeah. Insanity. Like it's actually insanity.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You know how they say bliss, ignorance is bliss?
It is. Yep.
It is. We know too many things now.
I think it's fun
Now
though.
our
Like
brains
don't
are
get me
clogged.
wrong. I think all this stuff is like fascinating and it's fun as hell to talk about, but like there's never been once any documented proof of anything. And we lived how long on this planet?
I mean, as of Wednesday for me, it'll be 33 years. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Wait, today's the 4th. I lied. My birthday's tomorrow, guys.
Oh, nice.
She's gonna be 45, everybody.
Stop. No, I'm not.
And I mean, I can't wait though. I mean, if we actually go out and like do these kind of like cryptid hunts and whatnot, I think that's going to be a fun time. Even though I doubt we're going to see anything, it would be still like the whole concept. And I actually am passionate. You know, I do like to go out there and try to figure some things out and maybe even actually come across something. That'd be cool.
I'll teach you the ways of Bigfoot hunting.
Yeah.
Have you been Bigfoot hunting?
Yeah, I went up to Michigan squatching.
Yeah.
It's good times. There's I went up to Munising.
Discover while you was squatching.
Nothing. Those tiny little tree frogs.
That's it.
Yep.
That's the closest you got.
Yep. Those things are cute as shit though, dude. They were like the size of a thumbnail.
Oh yeah.
And they would jump out of the fucking trees on you. That was it. I went up to Munising, Michigan, and there's fucking Bigfoot statues all over that. It's up on Lake Superior. And there's Bigfoot statues all over that town. They're like, yeah, this is definitely Bigfoot territory. And then they're like, yeah, there's dogmen here too. Like, cool. You know, I'm gonna see some shit now. There's nothing. I went back through all the parks. Yeah, definitely just werewolves. Even though people are gonna say they're different, but they're not. It's the exact same thing.
I go hunting for a werewolf. I ain't scared.
Now, do you have to go hunting for werewolves like during a full moon only, or like are they just wolves in just general, like dog men in general?
So, according to what everybody thinks dogmen are, dogmen, they just turn into dogs, and they're that for a certain amount of time. It doesn't have anything to do with the phases of the moon. They're just a man, and then they turn into a dog man, you know, a werewolf for a certain amount of time, and then they turn back. So like they can be out in the daylight and shit like that. That's so far, as far as I know, that's the only distinction between the two. Is that dogmen are just, you know, they just turn into the fucking werewolf thing for a while, and then werewolves rely on the moon. It's the same thing though. It's still a man shape-shifting into a fucking werewolf. I don't, phase of the moon doesn't have anything to do with it. Like we all saw Underworld. Like that's a pretty common concept nowadays.
Yo, that's a good movie. I like the Underworld movies.
Underworld was sick. Kate Beckinsale was hot. I mean, to be honest, she's the only reason I watched them.
I mean, sure.
Full disclosure. No offense to Lynn Wiseman, but Kate Beckinsale could get it, dude.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Where's your Jesus Murphy? Show it.
No, I was gonna say like it's very rare for me to have like.
I'll put the meme in there.
Creepypasta tales and haunted nights. Gaming fails and paranormal frights. Fake reactors, drama queens, breaking down the viral scenes. Calling out the phony, laughing in the dark. Cryptid myths and horror sparks. YouTube ghosts and cursed streams. Roasting face while chasing dreams. Blame the algorithm, don't blame us. We're here to roast, discuss, and fuss. From the internet's twisted maze, we light the dark, set ablaze. Watching the screen, lost in the stream. Signals crossed in